صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه. أما بعد. When we hear the adhan, it's not only dhikr, but there is also dhikr involved in repeating after the adhan and what to say after the adhan and different phrases and format for it. And this is done 5 times a day. So what should we say when the adhan is called?
يقول مثل ما يقول المؤذن إلا في حي على الصلاة وحي على الفلاح، فيقول لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
The Prophet told us عليه الصلاة والسلام that one should repeat every phrase as it is. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, you say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Everything. Except when the mu'adhin says حي على الصلاة, حي على الصلاة, حي على الفلاح, حي على الفلاح. Then we have to say لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Why? Because he's saying come to prayers, come to prosperity. So it would be appropriate, instead of saying to him come to prayer, come to prosperity, to reply in saying there is no might nor power except with Allah. I cannot come and answer your call without Allah Azza wa Jal. So you say what is needed to be said, which is لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Then what to say after the mu'adhin concludes his adhan?
وأنا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمداً عبده ورسوله رضيت بالله ربا وبمحمد رسولا وبالإسلام دينا.
The Prophet told us عليه الصلاة والسلام to say, and I testify that لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمداً عبده ورسوله رضيت بالله ربا وبمحمد رسولا وبالإسلام دينا. Now some say that this statement is to be said at the end of the full adhan, while others say that we should say this statement after the shahada in the adhan. You know, the adhan is 4 times Allahu Akbar, and then أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله, أشهد أن محمد رسول الله, أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. This is when I should say وأنا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمدا عبده ورسوله رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد رسولا وبالإسلام دينا. This is one version of what scholars said. And either way, inshallah, both are correct and valid. So after the adhan is over, what should we say?
يصلي على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بعد فراغه من إجابة المؤذن اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمداً الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاماً محموداً الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
The sunnah is to say the salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ. So when the mu'adhin says La ilaha illallah, either you say the previous dhikr وأنا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له to the end, or you say La ilaha illallah, you offer salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ, اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى إبراهيم to the end. And then you invoke Allah Azza wa Jal with the dhikr, which is اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة. So hadith 25, this dua is what you should say. And the difference of among scholars with the last phrase إنك لا تخلف الميعاد, which translates to verily you never fail in your promise. Is it authentic or not? Sheikh Al-Albani says it's not authentic. Sheikh Ibn Baz says it's authentic, and it seems to me that it is acceptable to say. And there's no problem because the narrator who said it is thiqah, and there is no problem in accepting what he has said. Now, these supplications, by the way, must be done silently. Why are you highlighting this, Sheikh? Because I've heard in different Muslim countries where the mu'adhin, after saying La ilaha illallah, he offers salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ in the loudspeakers. So it became part of the adhan. And then he offers the dua on the loudspeakers. So now this is a clear manifestation of what an innovation is. Did the Prophet ever do this, alayhi wasallam? Did Bilal, may Allah be pleased with him, ever offered salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ on top of a masjid after the adhan? Never ever. Had any of the companions done that? Never ever. So you tell me, those who do this through the loudspeakers in masjids, are they following the sunnah? Are they following the sharia? Or are they following their whims and desires? No doubt they're following their whims and desires. Satan is pleased with what they're doing and happy, but they're angering Allah Azza wa Jal. Likewise, some folks in Muslim countries, and I've seen this in Syria and other countries, and Turkey as well, between the adhan and the iqamah in the masjid, people are praying 2 rak'ahs of sunnah, people are reciting the Quran, people making dhikr. The mu'adhin takes up the microphone and recites Ayat al-Kursi, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, in the loudspeakers. What are you doing? He said, no, this is dhikr. No, this is not dhikr. This is an innovation. You're disturbing the others and you are innovating in the religion of Allah. Nowadays, people consider this to be part of the sunnah and they enjoy the melodious recitation of the mu'adhin. And so this is okay, this is fine. It's beautiful. No, it's not beautiful. Either you follow the sharia or you follow your whims and desires. And if it's not part of the sunnah, it's not part of the Quran, then definitely you're following the steps of Satan, and this is sinful and it angers Allah the Almighty. This is all the time we have. Until we meet next time, I leave you fi amanillah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.